Hey guys, it's Mrs. Rathbone here, and I have the pleasure of showing you how to get to Blackboard Collaborate. So when you log into our system, this is one of the first things you're going to see, and it's really awesome. Really quickly, you can change your background. So there's some really great pictures. There's probably going to be some new ones that will be uploaded soon. I'm going to keep this one because I'm a history geek, so you know. So anyway, I wanted to show you around, but today we're going to basically focus on schedule because you need to know how to get to our classroom so you can hear what your teacher's teaching you and so you understand what you need to learn. So we're going to hit schedule. And if you notice, this has a list of class connects. That's what they're called. And you can see it by day. You can also see it by this week's sessions. And that takes me to a totally different page. Right now, I only have one thing today, so that's pretty easy. We're going to go back to this page, though. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Mrs. Rathbone's awesomely spectacular room. Does anybody notice I spelled awesomely wrong? Oops. Awesomely spectacular room, and we're going to go ahead and check it out. Now, if this is the first time you've ever entered a Blackboard room, this board is going to pop up, and it's going to ask you to download. Now, the other time that you will see this is if you clear your history. And when that happens, if you've already downloaded the launcher, you don't need to download it again. You'll just hit Launch Blackboard Collaborate now. But if this is your very first time, or you've had a system update, you might have to download the launcher. So we're going to go through the download launcher system. I'm going to click on that, and this pops up. I'm going to hit Save File. It goes into my downloads. I'm going to go ahead and hit Save. If you're using Firefox, your downloads will be monitored up here. You can see the little green line going further. Internet Explorer, I think it's over to this side, and if you're using Chrome, it'll be down at the bottom. You can see it. So those are just a few hints. Each browser does it a little bit different, but you should be able to find it. If you've been using it quite some time, you'll be able to find it. I do want to tell you that Blackboard does work better with Firefox. So just a little heads up, if you don't have Firefox, you might want to get that. A lot of our systems work better with Firefox. So something to think about doing. And if you have problems, we might say, are you using Firefox? Go get Firefox. So just a little hint. All right, you see how that arrow went and popped? So it's all shaded in blue. That means it's ready. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click on this again. This opens up a nice little setup wizard. So I'm just going to follow these instructions. You can read through this. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead, and this may not come up. This may modify, repair, remove. That may not come up. But if it does, go ahead and hit modify, and then just hit next. And then install. Depending on your internet speed, this may take a little bit of time, or it may go super fast for you. So don't feel like it went super fast for me, so that means it's not working for you. It just depends on your internet speed. Some days my computer's really slow. So, all right, once you get to this one, you just hit the finish button. Now we're ready to join the room. So go ahead and click on join. This box pops up, and you don't want to save. You want to go to open with, and you want to make sure this says Blackboard Collaborate, especially if we're going there. Hit OK, and then we're going to wait for a minute. A couple of boxes pop up, and it's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Don't worry, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. All right, like I said, a couple of boxes. All right, so that is how you get into the room. Really quickly in the room, I wanted to show you a couple of quick things. First thing is your talk button. Really great to use if you're using your microphone. The other thing is the setup wizard. You're going to want to use that wizard. It comes up with this. Just follow the instructions. Sometimes if you have different speakers, it will ask you what speaker you want to use. Like I use my just regular speakers. And then you're just going to go through that. There's also a thing for your mic. And if you have a laptop, you have a mic already installed in your laptop. So just to let you know, you do have a mic. If you need help finding that, we probably have a video on that, so check out. All right, the next thing I wanted to show you is up here is our emoticons that you can use as your teacher's teaching. Then we have the away button. So you click that and you can show that your teacher that you went away, maybe you had to go to the bathroom, maybe your brother or sister's crying, whatever. The next thing is the hand raise button. If you hit that, you only need to hit it once because look, now you have a number next to it and your teacher can totally see who raised their hand first. Super duper important. There's no guessing. We know exactly who raised their hand first now. It's awesome. Finally, this is our polling tool, and we use this in class a lot. Sometimes you'll see it as a check mark or an X. Other times you may see it as A, B, C, and D. And then you would just roll over there and click on it. The other thing to use is when we give you whiteboard privileges, you'll see these tools right here. You won't see them all the time, but you will see them once we give you whiteboard tools. A couple of things here. This is a pen. This is a highlighter. The one we want you to use when you want you to write on the page is not the one with the lines, but this one here. So use that one and you can type. How great is that? And then there's some other clip art stuff down here that you can use, common symbols and stuff like that. So there's some really great stuff. The best thing about this right here is the chat box. So that is the way you can chat with your classmates, you can chat with your teachers. Sometimes chat will be private because your teacher wants you to concentrate and you can only chat with your teacher. Other times it's open for everybody to converse and talk about what's going on in the classroom. All right, guys, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll have more videos to share with you. Have a great rest of your day and we will see you soon.